Looking the part goes way beyond costume and makeup. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another top 10 actor body transformations. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at actors who either lost or gained serious amounts of weight and/or muscle for a movie role. If you think there's someone missing, be sure to check out our original list on the topic. Also, all viewers should note, the actors who went through this for the most part had professional help from coaches and nutritionists. For the ones that didn't, we can't endorse that type of unhealthy weight loss or gain. Number 10, Bradley Cooper, American Sniper.
Better close those groupings, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Before the tragic death of the real-life Navy SEAL, Chris Kyle stated that he might need to drag Cooper behind his truck to, quote, knock some of the pretty off of him. Luckily for Bradley Cooper, that didn't wind up happening, but he did go through a pretty rigorous training program for the film. Working out twice a day while eating 6,000 calories day in and day out, Cooper put on nearly 40 pounds of muscle without dropping in body fat percentage. This, coupled with his sniper training and the practice he put in to mimic Kyle's accent, enabled Cooper to respectfully and accurately bring Kyle to life on the big screen.
You got a god? I got a god. You getting weird on me?
Number 9, Anne Hathaway, Les Miserables.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
Anne Hathaway was never by any means overweight, but when it came time to play Fantine in Les Miserables, a prostitute dying of tuberculosis, Hathaway shocked many with her sudden change in appearance. To get into her character, not only did Anne Hathaway cut off her hair, but she also lost 25 pounds to play the role. She stated that her dedication to the role came from knowing that sexual slavery is very much alive and well in our world today, and it was important to give a voice to people like Fantine.
If there's a God above,
Had I only known then.
he'd let me die instead.
Number 8, Matthew Fox, Alex Cross.
Being disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And I don't like that. Not at all.
Matthew Fox slipped into the role of the serial killer only known as Picasso for this reboot of the Alex Cross franchise. In order to attain the physique of a psychopathic ex-special forces operator turned assassin, Fox first lost 40 pounds, contributing to his almost no-fat look. To do this, Fox enlisted the help of the same trainer who worked with Daniel Craig on the Bond films and Chris Evans for his role in Captain America. Was the transformation worth it? Well, we wouldn't want to mess with him.
Don't hit me in the face, or you'll never fight again.
Number 7, Renée Zellweger, Bridget Jones's Diary.
Apart from the smoking and the drinking and the vulgar mother.
Renée Zellweger's commitment to the role of the lovable and quirky Bridget Jones earned her an Oscar nomination, and we can see why. In the book, Jones is described as having some unhealthy habits and a bit of a weight problem. In addition to adopting a posh British accent and apparently working in a publishing agency for a couple of weeks, Zellweger also gained over 20 pounds to play the role. The transformation was beyond effective and allowed Zellweger to become the beloved every-woman hero that the character is recognized as. Number 6, Chris Hemsworth, Rush and Thor: The Dark World.
You know, for a crazy homeless person, he's pretty cut.
The Asgardian god of thunder made waves when he appeared shirtless in the first Thor movie, and was able to maintain that cut yet jacked aesthetic through the Avengers. But in between the Avengers and the Thor sequel, Chris Hemsworth signed on to play James Hunt, a legendary Formula 1 driver with a penchant for alcohol, drugs, and women.
And what's the point of having a million cups and medals and planes if you don't have any fun?
To play the 70s racing fiend, Hemsworth lost 30 pounds, bringing his weight to around 185. To film Thor: The Dark World, he then had to come back up to 215 pounds. Now that's an impressive turnaround. Number 5, Jake Gyllenhaal, Nightcrawler and Southpaw.
Television news might just be something I love, as well as something I happen to be good at.
In order to play the wiry, manipulative, and unstable man who develops an obsession with finding disturbing news footage at all hours of the night in Nightcrawler, Jake Gyllenhaal lost a whopping 30 pounds. His next role was very different and required him to portray a nearly unbreakable boxing champion. In order to do this, Gyllenhaal said that he trained as a real boxer would to put the muscle on. In the end, his dedication and hard work paid off as he looked every bit as jacked as a boxer should. Number 4, Natalie Portman, Black Swan.
I came to ask for the part.
Before she could play the ballerina attempting to capture the black swan, this actress had to accurately portray a ballerina. To do this, Portman took on an extreme diet, mostly eating carrots and almonds on top of her exercise to lose 20 pounds. Although some dancers described this portrayal as over the top, according to director Darren Aronofsky, plenty of others have praised the frank portrayal of the subject matter. While Mila Kunis did follow a similar extreme weight loss journey, it's Portman's performance that is truly mesmerizing.
Just want to be perfect.
Number 3. Chris Pratt, Zero Dark 30 and Guardians of the Galaxy. In his Parks and Rec days, Chris Pratt made a name for himself being the lovable, doughy goofball Andy Dwyer. He slimmed down a bit for Moneyball, and then Catherine Bigelow decided to cast him as a Navy SEAL in Zero Dark 30.
You really believe this story?
He trained hard to accurately portray the character, and shortly after the film's release, he was cast as Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy, where he trained to go from Special Forces bod to superhero bod. His weight loss was so apparent that a joke referencing it had to be inserted into the Parks and Recreation Season 6 premiere.
I lost 50 pounds in 1 month.
How much beer were you drinking?
I know, right?
Number 2. Tom Hardy, Bronson.
Prison was finally a place where I could sharpen my tools.
Ask a fan of the English actor, and they'll probably tell you that Tom Hardy is capable of tackling pretty much any role. And they're probably right. The dude's got talent. When he packed on the muscles to play Bronson, though, he really dove into the role and came out looking huge on screen. Training wasn't like your typical training, though. In online interviews, Hardy noted that on top of building dense muscle, he also had to add a layer of fat to capture the look of Bronson when he was a younger man. This involved eating chicken and rice throughout the day, followed by pizza, ice cream, and sugary soft drinks.
Mr. Peterson, we aren't going to start up all that silliness again, are we?
Number 1. Matthew McConaughey, Dallas Buyers Club.
You have missed a regular life.
Apparently the best way to win an Oscar is to put your body through absolute hell. It's been proven before on this list, but Matthew McConaughey stands to this day as the prime example of transforming for gold. To play the role of a man stricken with AIDS, McConaughey shed his typically muscular physique, a feat he attributed to cardio and intense dieting, the final result being his loss of 38 pounds before the film began shooting. Speaking to E! News, the Academy Award winner said that the one thing he couldn't wait to eat after the film wrapped was a po' boy.
Oh, tequila, sunshine, and tacos never hurt anybody.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.